As MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Houston Astros. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Washington, center fielder, number 23.
And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Matt Chapman. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Carlos Correa.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Strasburg is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting second.
So digging in now, Yulieski Gurriel. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And the veteran pitcher on the mound has been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Left fielder
stepping in, Michael Brantley. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Hit in the air to right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Voigt.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Designated hitter.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Eric Hosmer. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Takes a knee-high fastball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding forward now, Jairo Munoz. Hit to third. Bregman has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's George Springer. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Center fielder, George Springer.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
And there's the first out. Evan Gaddis now standing in. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Too high, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Late that time for a strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hayward over to his right, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Man, I think he thought he's going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Max Stassi. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position. But the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just...
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead. At the plate, Josh Reddick. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Strasburg comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Hayward.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. On to second goes Hayward. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Here's Brian Dozier now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Catcher, Yan Gomes.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Yan Gomes is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Nationals.
So stepping in, Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Correa ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Carlos Correa. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Now the pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Riding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a little tapper. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Third baseman,
digging in to
2.
try it again. Alex Bregman. He flew out in his last at bat. He's set and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping up now, Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. Diaz scoops it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. At the plate, Juan Soto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Voigt. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is. Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading off the 4th for the Astros, center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
4.
A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. George Springer becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Evan Gattis will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but
there's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward looks up and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Hayward has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Up next for the Astros.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Max Stassi. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1. Takes this the other way to right. Hayward is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Digging in for his second at bat, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eric
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going. Matt, here we are in the 5th inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's why there's a shutout going.
Ripped on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Striding in, Jairo Munoz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. No problem here, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Hayward. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. From the stretch. And he lays off for ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 2.
So strike. In, Brian Dozier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Eric Gonzalez.
78. Eric Gonzalez.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Correa.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Standing in, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Lofted in the air out toward right center after it is eaten. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Here's Michael Brantley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Brantley.
From the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Correa rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him. And now you go back outside.
But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Ready for another shot now. George Springer. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run scores. Throw into third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. Evan Gattis now standing in. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Line to the right side, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Yan Gomes. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Yan Gomes.
Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out. In now is Adam Eaton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, Matt Chapman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes. Digging in to try to. Again, and some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other. 1 away. Digging in once again, Max Stassi. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. And he falls behind now. 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter. 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. 3-0 count. Here it comes. And that misses as well. Ball 4. So it's a 4-pitch walk here. Ready for another shot now.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Standing in, Carlos Correa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Carlos Correa.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Throw over to third here, in the dirt here, and they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout, and now there are 2 gone. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he does.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Soto. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Luke Voigt.
Now here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Hitter, Eric Hosmer.
Into the windup and the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, and indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Alex Colomé gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Washington, number 94.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 down.
Now playing second base, number 78.
Here's Michael Brantley. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 1-2. Here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Alex Bregman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
Scooped up on the backhand. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Settling in now, Jairo Munoz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jairo Munoz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Correa onto the grass, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors on the Washington line score. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer. Gone! At the plate, Adam Eaton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Adam Eaton.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here's a drive out toward left center field. On his way to second is Eaton. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Chapman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ryan Presley enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Ryan Presley.
In there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Correa is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Into the box now, George Springer. Get things started now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Out into right center. Well hit. On his way to second is Springer. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. So striding in, Evan Gattis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Tim Collins is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Marwin Gonzalez will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2. And he's safe.
Now batting, shortstop, Diaz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Aledmus Diaz is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And there's ball 2 now. 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Now at the plate, Max Stassi. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Trevor Rosenthal. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Number 40, Trevor Rosenthal.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward. Gone! Here's Carlos Correa now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Second base. Carlos Correa.
Into the windup and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Rosenthal's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Boyd will put this one away, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Juan Soto. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Soto.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
0-2, here it is. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Boyd swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Luke Boyd goes down for the second out, and now they're down to their final try. Eric Hosmer stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Hit sharply on the ground. Correa is there on the first, and that's your ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a real good performance, as you'll see by his final line. 7 2/3 good innings, and in today's game, that's very solid.
Fans, our final line score tonight.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder. Ben Gamble.
And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. This is line to left, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Batting second.
Into the box, Jesse Winkler.
Jesse Winkler.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. Gonzalez is there to second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Stepping into the box, Matt Olson. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros. Second baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Lays off 1-0. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Hit hard on the ground to third. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first in time, one away. Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He's got it, and there are two down now. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Stepping in, Ramon Lanier.
Off for
The
Oakland.
average for him entering
Right fielder,
play sits down in the
Ramon
250s.
Lanier.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Now another 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Joey Wendell coming into this one. He's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Now the pitch. Here's a ball swung on and hit high and deep down the left field line. And this will stay fair. Home run. At the plate, Manny Pena. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Pena.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So striding forward now, Kevin Kiermaier. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective. Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third, 3 in a row.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, George Springer. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kiermaier going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a softly hit ball down the line to third. And now from the air, a jump throw. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. His batting average on the year down at the 240 mark entering play. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lanier is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Marcus Semien. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Semien.
Hit hard to third. Bregman gloves it. throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready for another chance? Ben Gamble. He singled his last time up. On the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jesse Winkler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Slice down the left side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue. At least one more batter. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
Swing, and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Lanier is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
So stepping in, Max Stassi. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Softly hit here to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Number 9, second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue. Digging in now, Michael Brantley. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In there, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tap down the line, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Standing in, Matt Olson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Matt Olson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit at third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. Striding in once again, Ramon Lanier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joey Wendell. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Really busting him in on this at-bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive, and that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Now at the plate, Manny Pena. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Manny Pena.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. He'll go to the bag for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Now batting Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a liner. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reddick on the run, but this will land out there just foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. Gurriel has got it, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First time up, he went down looking.
Baseman, Alex
into the
Bregman.
windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow.
Center fielder, George.
Here's George Springer. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Turned on down the line. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The batter
at the plate, Carlos Correa. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one skied out toward right. Lanier has a read on it, and that retires the side. Digging in once again, Ben Gamel. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Fielder, Ben Gamel.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Stassi, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
Designated hitter.
In now, Jesse Winkler. A hit in 2 tries so far. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Matt Olson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Brantley is under it. And that's the third out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder.
First offering on its way.
Reddick.
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Reddick around the bag at first, heading for second now. The relay, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Stepping into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yulieski Gurriel is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Olsen is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Now in the box, Max Stassi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Max Stassi.
First delivery to him on the way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Ready once again, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Left field and deep. Gamble racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Throw into second. In to score the runner from second. Settling in now, Michael Brantley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Michael Brantley.
First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Gonzalez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And he's safe. So striding in, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Bregman.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Here's another 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lanier ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Stepping up to the plate, George Springer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Ramon Lanier. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Ramon Lanier.
Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Correa takes it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Joey Wendell. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Now he reaches out and tries to dump this one out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Up next for Oakland.
Ready once again, Manny Pena. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Gonzalez is up with it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Lou Trevino is into the ball game now. Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen.
Lou Trevino.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lanier is in pursuit. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Josh Reddick. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And there's the 4th wide one, so now the double play perhaps in order with nobody out.
Yulieski Gurriel.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yulieski Gurriel is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League. Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal. Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Ready for another shot now. Evan Gattis. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Squared that one up just a little late. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one as it's fouled away, and the count holds at 1-2. Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1.
Now back.
Standing in, Max Stassi. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Yusmeiro Petit was called upon to pitch. Really needed. Tony Kemp will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Fly ball to straightaway left. Gamble has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from 3rd breaks for home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning. Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2. Have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
Full count now. 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. A hit in 2 tries so far.
center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in to try it again, Marcus Semien. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Kiermaier is on his way home. Now the relay home. The tag gets one. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Left fielder.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone. Because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now
stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Winkler. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Hard hit ball to second. And a good throw gets him one gone. Striding in once again, Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Pena has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, George Springer. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Full count. Here it comes. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep, and one is gone. On a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Lanier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number.
Jose Ramirez.
Tony Sipp has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
29, Tony Sipp.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. The 0-2 home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Ready with another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Into the box, Matt Olson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. The outs are a premium. Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there. And that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side. And as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
The batter.
Digging in now, Ramon Lanier. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Played on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Ryan Butcher is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
40. Ryan Butcher.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. Last time through was a base hit. Blake Trinan will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 45, Blake Trinan.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try again, 1-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Stepping into the box, Evan Gattis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Takes this the other way to right. Lanier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Standing in, Joey Wendell. It's been a
Athletics, second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Colin McHugh takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close.
Number 31, Colin McHugh.
This is line to left. Brantley is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, catcher.
At the plate, Manny Pena. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nick Marini will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he got him. Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's cut on and missed. So now the A's are down to their final strike of the ball game.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Maldonado goes to get it, but the throw is not in time, and this game isn't over yet. So coming to the plate, Marcus Semien. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swings through the slider there.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it 7-5 now. Stepping up to the plate, Ben Gamel. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Stephen Piscotty.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guy...